Hello. Good evening, Croiso, Noswaith. Welcome back. Here we are on Dark Omen. Once again, let's just quickly see what the talk is before this battle.
Morgan, Grissburg town up ahead. It's under attack by the living dead.
Flamestrike warned us that we were heading into the dark. He meant the dark on the other side of the grave. The living dead.
Then we'll make the living dead just plain dead. Attack!
Yeah, that'll teach him. There we are. So Morgan there going straight in with his exciting and thrilling dialogue. This is the first battle against the undead. The restless dead. These are, of course, this is zombies. I mean, in theory, I'm supposed to be defending the town, but actually, it makes literally no odds whether I defend the town or not. As far as I know, I don't think you can actually lose this mission by not having successfully defended the town, to the best of my knowledge, anyway. I'm going to deploy my troops. I'll put the infantry here. I doubt if they'll have anything much to do in this battle, to be fair. Cavalry can come here, and my bright wizard can go here on the end. Here they come. Right, so if I just demonstrate what I mean, so let's say that for sake of argument, I shoot this house. Boom. House is on fire. No penalties or anything at the end of the game whatsoever. Villagers wandering around, they'll get chased away by the zombies, but man comes running out and burning. No penalty. Anyway,
Death to the living.
Death to the living.
Stand firm, men. That which is dead may still burn.
Yeah, there we are. So, a bit of useful advice from Mr. Wizard there. We can still set them on fire, which I hadn't thought of for myself. So he's going to wander forward. Now, he hasn't unfortunately got the best spells for this mission. The spells, as far as I can tell, are sort of arbitrary, random, which ones you get. He always has this one, which is Fireball, which is okay. Flamestorm, unfortunately, is very good at targeting an area, and not very good at targeting moving troops. Moving troops just go around it. They won't just stand there and let themselves get set on fire from him, which kind of messes up his whole that which is dead may still burn argument. But there we are. So zombies are about the worst of the dead troops. They will run away. And if they run away, the entire regiment just crumbles. So these guys are unlikely to reach my lines. But they're doing pretty well at the minute, I've got to say. Normally they'd have retreated and run away, but there's 3 left. So every time they suffer a few more casualties, they're that bit more likely to just give up and collapse in and of them on themselves. My cannon, I might actually switch it to the other regiment. The cannon's not terribly accurate.
Target received.
Let's assume this is about the furthest I've ever seen, I think, in all the time I've played this game, this group of zombies ever get. There we are. Normally, and very rare that I actually have to have a regiment of zombies which all die. Normally, they will end up retreating, and the moment they retreat, the moment they run away, they all crumble. I'll try and demonstrate it with this regiment. And these guys are still coming too. Not determined zombies today. Oh, there we are. So now that they're running, you can see the little white banner appears and crumble, and they're dead. So, for them, running is dying. So that's my zombies. Here come now a group of ghouls. The ghouls, marginally tougher than the zombies.
Target received.
They will come wombling at me, as they do. Received. If I zoom in a little bit, you can see that they got glowing red eyes and sort of shuffling things, carrying clubs. They're not particularly dangerous, but like any regiment, if there's enough of them, they can be a bit of a pain. On this particular mission, the best thing to do is just let them come to you. The ideal situation is I want to lose as few troops as possible, as troops are expensive, basically. There's an argument for gaining experience by fighting troops, sending troops in to fight, but by and large, it's better because of the expensive nature of soldiers in this game. It's better just try not to lose too many and accept that the experience will be mainly gained by your missile troops. That's true of this first mission, first few missions. So these guys are still wombling toward me. Another zombie regiment. They've just risen from the ground, and zombies do that. Occasionally, we'll have a necromancer actually raises zombies right next to your troops and all that kind of thing. Cannonball going in, missing. Boom, useless. Not even close. Not even close. Bright Wizard can wander forward a little bit to get some fireballs into these ghouls. 3 fireballs. Yeah, come out there. So you're aiming in front of them. It takes a few seconds for the fireballs to get there. Slightly too far. I missed them with that one, that's a shame. These ones are going to hit. Fireballs, reasonably effective. They're not the most effective of things. I forgot to order my crossbows to fire. That wasn't a very clever move. It's not going to help.
Forward.
Bright Wizard.
Enemy sighted.
Bernhard's firing. Yeah, these guys, this is one of these missions. Normally all of these guys would have run away by now. There we are, that's them running away. Now they are now running fully away. Hold fire. Oh, no, it's all right. I was going to say they're going to flee the battle, but they're already dead, so that's as far as they're fleeing. I think it's this zombie. Yeah, zombies are next. Fall back, cavalry. Oh, I've controlled here. I don't want to engage them, I want to fire at them. You get out of the way. There we are, that's the zombies broken. And let's actually put my troops back into line, because they've got themselves into a bit of a pickle. Here come the ghouls.
Target received.
At the moment, when the little icon shows it in a sort of fuzzy, not complete ring, that means they're out of range. So at the moment, the ghouls are out of range, but they are coming closer. So here they come. Now, with these early missions, it's quite, the pacing's fairly sedate. There are some missions which get a bit more frantic, obviously, the further you go, and sometimes you can play missions where you just wait for the undead to keep coming to you, to keep your casualties down or whatever else have you. I'm going to drop back a little bit here. Again, I don't really want to engage them in sword fighting if I can help it. I may end up taking them on. I may try and ride them down if they start to run away, but we'll come to that in a moment. The zombies at the back are led by a white. We'll have a closer look at them once we've dealt with these ghouls. So whites are a bit tougher. They can run away and survive. Makes them a bit nasty, frankly. They're quite tough. They're quite hard to fight. They best off avoided for the most part. They are much more dangerous than an awful lot of the enemies I face at this point. The ghouls are down to, what have we got? 1 ghoul, 2 ghouls. 2 ghouls. I might try and run them down if I have a bit of luck. There's the white, you can see him there in his pointy helmet. Incredibly impractical pointy horned helmets. Yeah, they reckon that nobody in history, or at least in terms of actual battles, ever ridiculously impractical. Very easy to just knock them off somebody's head, making them basically pointless. The zombies are going to probably chase after my cavalry, who are chasing after their ghouls. And at this point, my cavalry are so much faster than the zombies. And the enemy do get cavalry, but they haven't got them yet. So they're just going to chase after my guys, who can easily outrun them and just chuck fireballs at them until they die. Which is, cavalry in this game can be quite effective like this. Not always. As I say, later on in the game, you get faster enemies, and you have more enemies attacking at once, and so on. So that's those ghouls routed and destroyed. I'm going to give the zombies a wide berth as I ride back towards my own line. Another fireball at them here. The Grudgebringer sword, there we are. 1 small fireball there. Not that effective, but we'll take it. My lines are back here, so let's retreat back to my own lines. They're going to stay far enough away from them that they can't actually get me, and just keep peppering them with cannon fire, fireballs, and so on and so forth. If I zoom in and see the white himself is still there, leading his little pack of zombies. They aren't too bad. So far, I haven't lost any troops, which is exactly what I would hope. And there's another cannonball, looks accurate. Ooh, fired over them. Not a great shot. Here. I think I've ordered the crossbows to fire. I did order the crossbows to fire, that's good.
Target received.
Whether I'd ordered them to or not. They will literally just stand there, otherwise this game has the troops have no intelligence whatsoever. So you have to order them to fire, stop firing, move. They won't do. The only thing they'll do is defend the ground they're standing on if you don't give them orders. So these zombies and whatnot, they're just going to come charging in at me now. I can't do a great deal to stop them really. They, other than throw fire stuff at them, try and make sure as many of them as possible are dead by the time they get to me. I think it's possibly only just a white alive now. So I'm going to engage them, hold the fire with them, hold the fire with them. You're better off charging. The white are quite tough, quite reasonably armoured, quite hard to hit, so that you're not that likely to take them out with a random shot. Especially at this stage, my crossbows and whatnot haven't got very much experience. Experience does count quite a lot in this game. And we're just hacking him down, my little guys. Pop, 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 pop. Smack, 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 smack. Give him another fireball. There we are, and he's gone, and he gets the white set. And we won! Hooray! We are victorious. There we are. So it's another successful mission. Steam tank comes in later. We won't meet that for a while. Experience, yeah, as I said, mainly the missile troops. A bit for the cannon, a bit for the crossbow, a bit for the wizard. None for the infantry, who currently have got no experience whatsoever, but then they haven't done anything yet, so that's totally understandable. There we go. So, if we moved on, I'm not going to play this whole dialogue because it goes on and on and on. It introduces the witch hunter, whose name is Matthias. He doesn't like Bernhardt. Bernhardt doesn't like him. And then we have to go back to Outdorf because the undead are invading from the south. There we are. So, I hope you enjoyed. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, au revoir, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.